right.
All right. Thanks, Grant.
You're welcome.
So we thought this game was going to be very even. Now we have the draft ready. Grant, do you still believe this series would be even? You can think about it a little bit. I see Jake thinking about it too, and I feel like he's already coming to a conclusion.
I'm concluded.
All right, go.
Phaser out, the Razor down. I'm in for Team Secret.
All right.
And I actually do like VP's draft, but Team Secret just kind of dominated last game with the Storm Spirit Tidehunter. I think they'll do even better with the Crystal Maiden, so I'll go with Secret.
10 seconds remaining.
You know what? I would kind of lean towards Secret as well, but I do feel like this is an even match, and if we're all going for Team Secret, I feel like it doesn't represent the way that I feel about this game as well. So I'm going for VIRTUS.PRO, even though I'm giving myself an out, just in case it doesn't go my way. It's great. But
What?
No one's judging you.
This here is game one of the series. Over to Odie Pixel and Fog.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, I'm Odie Pixel. I'm here with my boy Fog. We've got Secret versus VP, very hype series to end the day at DreamLeague. And at the panel, they seem to be all on the Secret train. I'll be honest, Fog. All of this draft, VP have got an AM against the Storm, and Secret have picked a Lone Druid into a Razor. There's definite strengths in my eyes for VP's lineup here.
Yeah, I agree. I think that, Solo's going to start mid. He's going to help the Razor. Razor versus Storm, it's already a Razor favored matchup. Sure, we have the CM interaction with the Storm when he's going to be able to get the level 15 on CM plus the Kaya. We're going to see some crazy zips happen. But he's versus an anti-mage. It's not like it's just some free Storm game this time around. It's not that like a crazy amount of lockdown, but it's still an AM versus Storm, which makes the game very difficult for that Storm Spirit. And it's, okay, so other thing is too, Darkseer and Razor, not crazy about these heroes right now, but in the hands of VP, I think it'll be a little bit different. Pasha is one of the top 3 Darkseers in the world right now, has been for a long time. And, VP, they have a very good matchup. Razor, very good versus Storm in laning phase, great versus Tidehunter throughout the game, and amazing versus Lone Druid throughout all stages of the game too.
I agree with you. I'm interested to see how they do play the Razor, because, I don't think we've seen no one on Razor that often. It's not really one of core, no one's go-to heroes.
30 seconds to battle.
But that definitely doesn't mean that I don't expect the best from him. No one, arguably, one of the just most consistent mid players at the moment. And the top of his game, he was incredible at the Major.
He's played 8 Razors, apparently, according
there you go.
to the Dota bot.
Quite far. What was his win rate on Dota?
62%
That's
in
not
pro
bad.
games.
In pro games, that's pretty good. But yeah, not that many games on it at all. So we'll see how it goes. And that definitely leans to the fact that, VP, they picked this almost certainly because they just felt that hero is very, very good this game.
He's a great
comfortable with.
So other than that, I'm not crazy about Secret supports too. Rubik's TM, we've been seeing a lot more of these like hard, like 2-4 kind of heroes being played as the supports lately. Rubik and CM, sure, it's a Yapso Rubik, so we'll make it a little bit different there, but a little bit weak. They do fall off quite a bit versus Magic community, and there's an AM. He hates Magic. He's going to be very strong here. And they're actually putting that Tide, or the Razor versus the Tide in the top lane.
So getting that incredibly good matchup for the Razor.
And AM versus Storm too. Right. Great matchup. Yeah, he's got the Orb of Venom too, and as we said, Solo's going to start middle. Orb of Venom on Ramses, and okay, they're putting a tri-lane mid from Secret.
Yeah, they do not want Ramses to have a good time, but
we've got some classic matchups years ago here. Mid lane, Ramses. A lot of damage here from this tri-lane. Classic matchups is the Darkseer versus Lone Druid and the Tidehunter versus the Razor. Used to see these all the time back in the day.
Yeah, look at how aggressive as well this Darkseer can play with the Spirit Break, just cutting the creep waves. Top, no one. I don't think this man's going to be missing many CS when he's going to consistently have an absolutely insane amount of damage going. It's going to be some creep hitting for no one on the top lane. Bottom lane, going in. Give a good old dash. Punches.
They're keeping a full tri-lane mid. They're really emphasizing on shutting down that AM. It is a win condition, right?
Yeah.
AM versus Storm, you need your AM to be a monster to just crush that Storm throughout all stages of the game. So yeah, that's what they're going to emphasize on, and then Puppy's going to retreat to the jungle. He's going to frostbite some creeps to get that aura up at a decent time.
But at the same time, they've got to be a little careful how they do balance it around. But hold that for, because bottom lane ace.
Boy.
He's kind of getting Dover by it. TP's man out. He has the Savage Roar to send them back. In fact, the Savage Roar to Telekinesis grabs the tower. It's going to save him because Puppy's there. First blood, thanks to the fantastic rotations from Puppy and Yap.
Thanks to the fantastic Ice Frog, who's added TPs on everybody. So they all have TPs ready to start without having them be delivered on courier. Gotta watch those tower dives. Great rotations coming out to save his life. Finds himself a regen rune. Lovely. And they're charging Yapzor. Yapzor is going to be able to get that in time. He does not. Will now connect.
Got some good body blocks too. Imagine that. He sets up the kill. Can they go for what? Looks like they're going to try it. They've got the first hit bash. The second hit bash! Or if he'd done a third one, there would have been question marks in the all chat. But still, 2 in a row. That's pretty damn good RNG. And straight away, he's off for more in the mid lane. Charges for onto mid one. Has he got any more bastions in the can? He does indeed!
Okay.
Oh, goodness. Lil sets it up. Pash takes the kill, of course, with the Iron Shell upon that breaker. But the RNG is certainly there for VP apparently this game. Some incredible battle.
Good job, bro. You're back.
Full score.
That's awesome. Great stuff coming out from VP. AM has secured the lane as well. A little bit of regen lacking, but they do have the cold embrace to them up a little bit now. And like we said, the Razor versus Tidehunter matchup, incredibly Razor favored.
16-10, all the denies in the world for no one on that top lane. Every time that happens, moving in, taking mid oneself down to half. It's going to turn on to Solo. Solo just has to be a bit careful and respect the fact that...
Oh, mid one might get him here.
Cold embrace will buy some time, but I mean, with the rent and the frostbite, Solo's got us. There's got to be careful. They're looking to try and turn, but a quick telekinesis onto Lil. I mean, that Lil has nothing to say about that. Yes, so he's got to be a little careful, Solo. Maybe overestimating the survivability there with that cold embrace. A little too close for comfort.
Good on from mid one. Nice play there with the boots early on, being able to chase that out, the damage. The overload box. Careful here. He actually just died to the right click in mid.
Alright, what's going on, VP?
He just died to auto, like he died to the overload proc. Alright, that was a bit of a blunder there.
I mean, he's not a mid player, to be fair. You know, Ramses is normally safe in the safe lane.
I think maybe he thought the spell shield was enough to block that overload damage, but it's 60 at level 2.
Well,
I guess he just didn't do the math.
He did not. The last time they're putting this boy mid.
Mid one now, getting charged up though. Lil close the gap. Ramses has tower aggro though. Now Lil getting turned on. Puppy's rotation. That's a pretty free kill for mid one there.
Yeah, I mean,
and Yapzor.
Oh, the classic Yapzor fade bolt. He couldn't have done it any better.
He wants his arcane boots. It's really important.
I mean, if Yapzor wants his arcane boots, you let Yapzor have his arcane boots. You do not get it in the way of this man and his ruler.
Now, some harassment again from Solo. Lanes though, still looking to be a little bit of an advantage for VP. Secret does have the net worth advantage, but in last hits it is slightly favored just because of that Razor versus Tide. Razor having 30, while Tide only has 12 in comparison, so Secret does have 2 lanes at least going for them though. Lil tapping experience. 3 off of this. And mid one is now gone to the jungle as well just to use the efficiency from the shrine time. Give Yapzor that mid lane so he can secure his arcane boots, which he does not have finished. He actually purchased up a wand and a raindrop instead. Okay.
Got Lil. Hiding in the trees. And so the Solo level 4 at the moment on white.
So Pasha's 5. Have almost as Sloan finished up, and he already has arcane boots. Pressure, this farm that they've been doing.
And despite the initial pressure from VP on that bottom lane with the Spirit Breaker, Ace is doing fine. Yeah, he's having just as good time as no one is in that solo lane against the Titan. It's going to be a very quick Midas on Lone Druid.
They were stacking the jungle a bit as well for mid one. At least that's what Puppy was doing while he was jungling. So mid one, now level 6, has the Kaya queued up. He'll be farming toward that. Bring the lighting. So 3 and 6 in pro games.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright, I'm bad at that.
That must have been his pub game.
I guess it was pub games.
That was his pub
I missed it.
But his game 20 months ago. That was a long, long time ago. So bringing it back after quite a break has seen us no one raise it. So far laning, that's not an issue. It's going to be all down to what he can do with having a good start on this hero and what he can contribute to the team when it starts to move as a unit. And that can be where the problems with Razor are. We've seen
Radiant's top
quite a few
tower is under
underwhelming
attack.
performances on Razors recently. We'll see if
Yeah.
no one's ready to break the trend.
They really need to just like play as a 10-4-man unit while the AM farms. He can come into some fights.
Mid one, he may just have this one more chance
Get
to
him.
do it. Mid one, ladies and gentlemen, brings
Radiant's
down the
bottom
dark
tower is
stick.
under attack.
Killing spree. That tri-lane really working out for him.
Very well. Is that we're going for the Kaya straight away again on the store? Seems to be the way to play him nowadays. No longer the Bloodstone Rush in every game. Mid one. Instead, I believe it was Miracle opting for these smaller items in the Bloodstone first now in this match.
It's not that expensive. It's only what, 1900 gold. So charge coming out. He does have a good chunk of mana here. They're gonna be able to push him. Mana pool either. And yep, he zips through the charge.
Radiant's top
Damage
tower
being
is
put
under
on mid.
attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Shell though is pushing the lane back quite a bit here from Pasha. Pasha's about to be level 72 for that max showing gap. He's charged up. Will he get the lift in time on Lil?
Oh,
Does.
yes, he will indeed. Drags him down. Oh, his rune is there. Little Kalif to chase. The puppy's there ready. He has got the frostbite available if he needs to use it. At the moment, he's sort of baiting Lil in a little deeper, a little closer to mid one. Out comes the frostbite. Some ice on ice action. Cold embrace from Solo. Does heal up Lil. Lil still wants to fight. The hoist sees the shrine, and then he remembers.
No one's
Doesn't want to do that.
No one wanted to go in there, but with that shrine and with Titan reporting it, he gets thwarted away.
He lost the coil now as well. They gotta be careful.
I had a stone suspended. I didn't see what no one was going for with it. Maybe like a bear kill or something along those lines. But he's going for early game items here. I know Trauma on top of the killer, trying to get involved for his team.
I mean, definitely the way to play. You know, you need him to be this big game.
Dire's middle
Fighter.
tower
You've got an
is under
anti-mage.
attack.
He's going to be there to cover the late game. No one. He's got to get a lot done whilst Ramsey's confined to the space for that farm. And that's basically, he's doing okay. It's not going to be an incredible lightning speed on the battlefield build-up because of that harassment Ramsey's just getting in the mid lane.
Yeah.
And the way that VP did decide to lane it, giving no one that better position. But yeah, as we're saying, this should propel no one to having more of an impact in the bit of the game where the anti-mage needs his team to do a lot without requiring the AM himself.
Supports on the side of VP are pretty under leveled though. Lil's only level 3 at the moment, but this is where he can start getting more involved. Level 4 Ion Shell. He can try to connect to some charges. Has to do it away from, either do it away from Rubik or do it through the tree line so that the Rubik can't get the lift off, because Yapstor has been pretty successful to stop those
Dire's
charges.
middle tower is under attack.
Phase boots on Tide.
Hello? Alright. I mean, let's go. Right click Tide. 250 damage, what, at the level 25? Let's do it. He picked it up last time. He's playing for the late game.
Wants to be able to get the distance away from the race. Attack it. Might just be an item preference for him this time around.
I mean, after seeing Fada's performance from the last series, we will not question this. Nope. As he gave us one of the best Tide performances in a while.
Radiant's
I guess
top
maybe
tower
also
is
just
under
jungling,
attack.
so he's hitting jungle creeps. He wants the extra
Yes.
damage from phase boots.
So of course, if you get from camp to camp.
I guess. His mana's gonna be, and he already has the arcane aura, so he does want arcane boots, I guess. All right, well, we'll see. Ramses does have the perseverance finished up. Does not give you damage anymore though. Not as good as it used to be on the AM. Necessarily. Bada stalking him.
I mean, he's got the Ravage. The one charges to... We'll bring him up to 2.5. Let's go with the harassment.
He's just being annoying.
If he did have more mana there, he could have...
I'm sure mid one's watching too to jump from like the bottom lane or something with that Kaya.
Definitely. In this middle lane, secret.
Secret seems pretty happy with this downtime.
Definitely.
Everyone's just farming up. It is an AM farming, but they are farming harder now. They're going through it as well as this one, and as you said, blowing through it. Did have that Midas finished up at a very nice time, and he is pressuring the mid tower. He should be able to claim it here. So
So, oh, he's looking for that deny. Oh.
Dire's middle tower
Tricky
has
one.
fallen.
bottom now, mid one, got choked up. He's fine for the last sip.
Look at that zip. There's a
So much
range you can get
distance.
with that Kaya. Crazy.
1100 mana already too. That's pretty ridiculous. With how many stat items he has without Treads, no Wand, Kaya.
Kaya and CM aura, that is some. I mean, I don't know quite the maths there, but it's pretty damn good.
Yeah, I mean, once CM gets level 15, we're going to see the true power of the mana reduction, if he does hit 17. Or 15.
Most pro CM games.
Hey, look.
To the top.
Look at number 7.
Bogged!
Woo! I think I lost most
Now,
of those
can we
games.
get the win rate?
No,
for
don't
Fox?
get the win
Can we-
rate.
can we
No,
have-
Nox did that last season, dude.
Can we
Come
have?
on.
Why would us be Fox here?
I don't want to see
Win
it.
rate?
All right, well, let's watch. Mid 1 ports in. It looks like they're going for a team fight here. Secret. They want to smoke up and go for engagement. Shut up, Owen. I know it's not. I lost a lot. This isn't about me. This is a major.
It's a major. No, that's not that bad. That isn't that bad. 50-50.
Double bottom.
Here we go. It's absolutely gorgeous from Vada. They got the control. They will bring down no one. Now mid-one looking for it. Takes the backline. Brings in Solo. Brings him down low. Is he going to go down to finish him off? No, Solo will survive for now. On the back of his Vada. Ace turning towards Master. They've got the root. They'll pop the mate. Is it enough to keep him alive? He's trying to run himself out of there. Chased by the big old bear. Pascal will still fall. They did manage to take down the Stormsbreak, but Ramsey's turned up with the mana void. In fact, they're turning this one around big time. They get the double kill for Pasha. Telekinesis is onto Ramsey's ace, and Yaps will turn towards him. The blink out just before the Savage Roar, but in fact, Yaps with the stolen blink, looking for a bit of chase. Not going to be able to keep the chase up, but Ramsey's will get away. So, he can find a bit, but Ramsey's turns up pretty big style. Hits the mana void. That gives him a nice bit of a boost towards his farm, and he is now up there, third on the net worth, very, very close to that of the Storm and the Lone Druid.
Pasha with the mech and the stick charges was able to zone off the whole enemy team while they were chasing, while mid one was isolated chasing Solo. So nice little vacuum wall combo coming out from him, but no one gets destroyed in his first showing. It was in a team fight as a Razor.
He absolutely did. He was out as soon as he turned up. And as we saw mid one, it is tricky. You're playing this game again. Stop the mana void. It's almost only going to get killed. No one will get the ultimate out. Winter's Curse comes through as well as Golden Break. They're back to Market 3. Setting up the double kill for Pasha. 3 hit the deck. Mid one trying to get himself out. But VP, they're looking to chase. Mid one a little low on the mana. He's hiding in the tree lines, but no one's found him with the Eye of the Storm. Takes him out. Double kill for no one. Double kill for Pasha. What?
That was
back kill.
The charge with the vacuum hits everybody, and during that Winter's Curse, he did have the static link on lock, so no one feels all that damage from the bear. But while all that is happening too, they kill 4 heroes, and that's Ramsey's farming at this time.
That is his Battle Fury done, and we're seeing the efficiency seems to be the way now. You know, you get the Battle Fury, you get the Quelling Blade as well. You've got to go full farm. It's so much efficiency, so much value for your money. You get both of them. You hit the creeps, you win the game.
Look at Mid-One's jump though. I guess he thought that no one was going to get out of range, so he used more than half his mana. Yeah. Vacuum into a 4-man Spirit Breaker charge. Absolutely perfect. We see DP.
Look for Solo. Solo's got the cold embrace. Is there anyone here to help Solo?
He's low on mana here.
He is.
Turned on him. Ramsey's there.
He's got the control. And again, easy kills, easy money for Ramsey.
Solo takes those all day.
What is going on? You don't want to be doing that, but you can't feed kills to the anti-mage, or you will simply lose the game. Ramses is now at the top of the net worth. His farm is going to be pretty unobstructed, as we said. You know, already Secret's lineup have an issue with dealing with an AM jumping and hopping around the map and hitting the creeps.
Yeah, they don't have. I mean, they can have good lockdown when Storm starts getting some bigger items. CM Frostbite's decent, but Manta, of course, is very good versus that. Rubik Lift is one of those instant disables, and Yapster is going to have a Blink Dagger already finished up on that Rubik, as we usually expect, nice and early. But look at the warding for VP. Look at this enemy side of the map. Just a little Christmas. All lit up. Everything that's going on. They're going to be able to put pressure on, and they have to just keep taking advantage of when Ravage is on cooldown. Ravage is up now. Still think that VP seem pretty content to fight, but not in a head 5v5. They want to be able to keep making space for that anti-mage not to too much. No one to shoot up the VP and go for that match immunity fight. They really lack physical damage.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Tried to go for Lil but Lil. So nice. Gets out of there. Continue to clear some waves there.
Oh, you know it could be the counter? We see an urn picked up from Lil. If he gets a Spirit Vessel, he throws it on the Storm, reduce that mana regen.
Is that really how it works?
I can't, it actually, it's not supposed to apparently, but people were, Weapons and them were testing it.
Meanwhile, at Valve, they're like, yes, it's supposed to work like that.
Well, we don't know.
It's intended.
We really don't know.
We just didn't write it in the patch notes. We missed it out on the tooltip, but it's meant to stop mana.
We don't know for sure.
We'll see that. So what, it literally what just knocks it down what by 70%?
By
Or is it 80?
I don't know how. I think it gains. You gain 20% when you use it on allies mana regen, and I think you lose 70% when you use it on enemies.
We'll start to get.
We'll find out if he does get it.
I'm sure we will eventually. I don't think this game's not going to end anytime soon.
No.
There's some big boys on both sides. You know, Asam Ramsey's looking very hot on the farm. How's that?
Oh, the curse!
Yeah, mid one's going to turn around. Got up the grab it. Get Lil. Mid one, grab back the back, post surge. So let's control the dance here. You have to look at the station. Next. Now, not going to make it. Watching Yams is going to deal. VP lost 2. Solo is going to go down as well. Alright, VP came hunting for a fight. They get the fight. Not quite the way they planned for it.
Yeah, they went for a dive. That's like without the Razor, without their big damage dealers. They tried to look at this quick little pick off on a support, but get turned around heavily from Fada's rotation, and they don't even claim that tier 1 tower mid, and that's Lone Druid having Relic finished and pretty much having Radiance done.
Yep.
So a bit of a problem there, but now this is where we're going to see VP turn up the heat. BKB's about to be finished on Razor. They know that the Tidehunter Ravage is on cooldown, so they're probably going to try to take advantage of that.
See what they can do.
No one does take the 4% unstable current movement speed because of static damage. Speed. He's pretty fast, 432 movement speed. And remember, he is an agi hero, so the later the game gets, the faster he's going to be up or down his movement speed. And Ramsey's during all this, as we do know, has just been free farming. Only this recipe away from that Manta style, which is going to make it very difficult for Secret to actually get those pickoffs on him. He is queuing up. Okay, I was talking to the jump here by mid one. Gets the damage drain though. Detaches it.
No one is Charge is coming in. Then BKB popped by no one. He's looking to turn it. In fact, the bait worked. The proc and the passive helping nuke him and catch him out. That extra bit of burst of damage looks like no one was not expecting. Sorry, mid one was not expecting that.
He definitely wasn't. I was confused for a second. I was like, wait, what just took so much damage? Oh yeah, unstable. So we were talking before the game that they do need a building hitter on this side of VP, and it looks like no one has queued up the Aghanims. I think this is probably one of the best ways to play this hero. Aghanims are fresher, so you can actually be something that scales in the later game. And with the level 20 talent, you get the minus 0.1 either storm strike interval, and I think it drops it down to, it says 0.4 for the Scepter, but I think it drops it to 0.3 when you have that talent. So 0.3 intervals. That'll be pretty nice.
And we know what you gotta do. You take down the third brush, you get the refresh draw and the refresh stride. Triple Eye of the Storm, ladies and gentlemen.
I hope we see it.
I hope we do.
Top lane, solo. This time he's in control. No one's near him. So looks nice to run away. There though.
Okay, down. Heal.
Bye-bye.
Blink Dagger now on Passion. Game's down. Okay, VP. The next strike clicks out there. Try and guide his way out. Frostbite, there's still the telekinesis. After the dart, tempted, will drag back into the CM Artec. Well, it looked like none of those blasts actually hit, but they still get the kill.
Yeah, Absol's got charge.
He is, and he's setting up for a big one. No one is going to be getting back on cooldown. I believe he does.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Walks down. Won't be looking to fight, but again, as we've been saying, this is just the VP. They're keeping Secret away from their anti-mage. They're giving Ramses all the
Radiant's
space in the
middle
world.
tower is
It's level
under
19
attack.
already. About to hit 20 for that blink uncontrollable illusion, which can be very useful. Storm is chasing, just blinks away, and the illusion will start hitting him and reducing that mana even more so.
Confado's well. They certainly do have that. They've got that jump on Secret.
And they're smoking up. They've got Ravage online. They need to go for a fight here.
The dream would be finding Ramses.
Mid one. Be careful up here. Charged up. Everyone's in the area from VP.
Dip again.
They're going to continue this.
Got mana. If they can get another strike into the mana point, that's going to be a dead man. Telekinesis comes out by still time, but Flash is out onto mid one. Mid one is going to be low. get more, that's the question. Yeah, so backing off, but as moving into position, doesn't think that we'll be fighting without the Storm Spirit. A little bit, Storm in charge, and then comes the Lil, holding Racing there for solo, he's in the Spirit Breaker. He's trying to fight, he's put a root on Lil, but Lil will be able to get the charge out all the way to space. He'll be fine. No one, Shadow Breaker the best, but just the amount of damage. They put the Winter Skill. Oh, the back to the first, bringing Ace down low. No one puts the BKB, he's trying to move in, he's got a lot of damage going, turning towards Spider, brings him down with the Eye of the Storm. VP fine too, maybe even more. They managed to bash down Ace on the sidelines. Yabstorm hoping on the trees that this big bad break doesn't fight him, and he's only just got it done exactly that. Gets the vision, takes him out as well. Double kill for no one.
Darkseer, Wyvern. Four-man curse. That with no one with that BKB just coming off cooldown. BKB just comes back up to his walk in, gets the full string coming out as the Ravage happens. So much damage. Ace so well there to chase him out with Ramses and clean that up.
I mean, it's a testament to what you said. You know, Darkseer, at the moment, it's a hero we see, and it's a bit like, it's a Darkseer, but when someone like Pasha is playing it, and especially in a lineup like VP, where these guys, some of the tightest performers you've seen.
There's already an Aghanims finished on the Razor too. And he's almost level 20. He's gonna have that strike interval if he chooses to go for it. That magic you can see over the armor. And how's our AM doing? Almost has the BKB finished. He can have the BKB done. Sell something, yeah, he will.
And I guess that's the great thing as well with the Winter's Curse and the Eye of the Storm. Still drawing in damage, but he's still gonna get that armor reduction with each stick.
Same thing with Mana Break.
Yeah,
with AM, you still mana burn them down, and you're still gonna be able to get that Mana Blade afterwards. They take the 75 vacuum AoE too now, so even bigger chances for them to get those combos, and the smoke comes out. Fresh BKBs delivered on Ramses in a second, and as we said, the Aghanims as well on no one, so big timing's coming out for them. And they're going for the road. Another rage now.
Now, this is the moment he's gonna hold on to. That's also for an inevitable find that they're looking for after the end. Doesn't look like they're gonna have a chance to do anything about it. Take this one down.
And DD on AM.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower.
Ramses is hunting.
Oh, they hit him. A lot of trouble here. Can they finish him off though? He's gonna be up, but the illusions won't let him do it. He's good blink. But Ramses just popped BKB. Oh, he was trying to Quelling Blade the tree. That's it. He was testing if it works. Pretty problematic though. 7k gold lead already with an AM on their lineup, and it's not like the other Storm who's going for Bloodstone. He went for the Orchid to try to get Bloodstone again. Same build we saw from him yesterday. Orchid Kaya.
How are we doing on the level 15 CM talent?
His way though.
Because I'm ready to see how ridiculous that. I'm pretty sure that first Kaya is going to be incredible from everyone. You cannot get that kill with Manta available. Ramses.
Pasha's been having an incredibly good game on the Darkseer too.
He really has.
He's going for the Solar Crest next, so he's just getting tanky.
Something else that works very nicely when you have a Winter's Wyvern.
Winter's
But shout out to Winter.
Endurance run.
Starting to chill out a bit, which of course, as you see, is much more better for VP than for Secret. Ramses able to farm.
You see Ramses took the 300 blink counter.
Excuse me?
He didn't take the blink on controllable illusion.
Test? Okay.
Just wants to be able to jump in and out of the fights further and farm fast.
I wonder what the percentages of people that take that. It's got to be really low.
I don't think I've seen anyone take it. The only time I've seen it taken is versus Bloodseeker, so you can blink dodge the
Dire's structures are
But
fortified.
besides that, I've seen it almost exclusively the...
Radiant's middle
I mean, it's
tower.
a big old blink.
1450 cast range, pretty fun. Shadowblade finished now on Lil. He's looking for those global pick drops. Does connect on Mid. He's in a lot of trouble against Ramses.
He did not expect the Shadowblade Spirit
Radiant's
Breaker.
middle tower.
And now it's
falling.
Aghanim's Storm. Aghanim's Eye of the Storm with that level 20 talent.
Time to push. Boys and girls.
But
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They done on top at the same time though. Doing the very first version of the active smash. No one tries to can't quite get it. The bear is on duty.
The storm ends. They've got 30 seconds so they can do that again. Up. They're looking to continue this. There's how long on Aegis? It is going to be getting taken away from about 2 minutes or so. Oh, wait.
Illusion.
Oh, is this me? You gotta get that in the DLC first. Hey, we're coming.
But there's, there's a little bit. It's okay. So refresher is queued up. Yep. Next on
That's the
to
build.
Owen. Hell yeah.
And we've only seen one Roshan go down so far.
Yes.
So we are still a couple away from the dream. I want to see the triple eye of the storm.
No one getting jump bottom to instant BKB dog. So he's taking the damage.
In fact, he just gives him a right wallop. Surprise! Turns up again. The Ravage comes out with fun, but he gets really dead. Ramsey is ready to fight. Jumps in, gives the back up onto this tide hunts up. There's the mana void. Good luck trying to push that one. His kills one after another, picking apart Secret. This game is getting vastly out of control. It's the 10k gold lead, 21 to 15.
And that was the Ravage too.
That, I mean, it was some sort of a Ravage. For sure. Well played indeed. Reaches for the chat wheel.
I'm wondering if he did miss the click. I want to ask him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Maybe it's because it's a modern form of VM. You take that talent.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Got a full Abyssal Blade finished whenever he wants to pick that up. Gonna sneak bottom a bit. Ravage is on cooldown too, so we'll probably see them go for the aggression.
He's in. He's out. Zipping about. He jumps in there. The Winter's Curse. They've already lost Lil. They should be able to finish off this storm, and indeed they can with the Bastion. Ramsey is able to set up for the kill. He's very low though. Does manage to blink out. So that may not be as lucky, but yeah, chasing.
He knew the Aegis was going to get reclaimed, and he was only 300 HP.
Alright, I was going to say, we'd know if Ramsey spells the ultimate BM if he took the mana void cooldown, but he doesn't. He takes the spells.
Hey, this game is good.
It could actually be really good. It could have actually been legit. But here we go. Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, but he's been holding brace it actually.
That was...
And now they get back. No one takes that whole beat.
That is fine.
Continue the siege, Eye of the Storm, halfway through. Go up on the high ground, Blitz is available. Fine by the outturn.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Be careful, selling himself away.
Done. Want to wait for the next items coming out. No one's very close to that refresher as we were mentioning. Picking up Blink on Winter Wyvern so they can do the combo a bit better. I'm not too sure what Ramsey's is doing. Probably Butterfly.
We're looking at it. How does Secret come back? I'm sure Aces is okay, but it's not on the par with his anti-mages. You know, Warspirit, as we're saying, is a lot of difficulties in these fights.
Yeah, as we expected too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's versus that AM lineup. We knew that he was going to really struggle as the game progressed if they didn't get into a snowball out of control kind of aspect.
Dire are scanning.
Definitely looking very grim for them. 17k gold lead, 20k experience.
I've really got a level 15.
No, I've been clicking him non-stop.
Keep checking. Well, level 14.
It's 14.
That's when it's all going to change, I'm telling you.
Is there a Tome of Knowledge available? His just hit 30 minutes. We don't know.
No one. He's nearly got the refreshers.
Yep.
Get back in, mate. Oh, the bear again. He's dead.
Roll it press. They're able to bring it down very
That's
easily.
a lot of gold. Fed by the bear.
Just does queue up that butterfly for the next final item, you could say, even though he'll probably replace his boots as well, as we've been seeing lots of AM do the edgy movement speed. And oh, the Tome is picked up by CM.
mid one.
Shadow Blade He is in a very
Oh, he is absolutely
Consider thyself purified.
purified indeed.
so 14 times on the uncontrollable.
Leap cleanse.
I won't ask, but you know, usually we see, like I said, the blink cast range has been done versus Bloodseekers a bunch, so you can go against that. But I think other hastes that we have some. TM is just about to be level 15, but I don't know. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference when they're at such a deficit versus AM.
Don't underestimate the power of 707 talents. We don't know what kind of balance we'll see today.
Refresher being delivered. They're waiting to enter the base with that. Then in the mid lane, trying to go for the top. It's going to get 25 more seconds. There we go. Refresher. Delivered. BKB. Oh my god, minus 20 armor.
Oh, look at these racks now. Oh my goodness!
And now he goes mid. And that's the mid tower. And top Rex died too. This one's in the bag.
Absolutely incredible. VP just right in the base. Potter comes in. He has to get out this one.
Wait here. Maybe.
Well, they've got the back in. They've got the wall on the screen. Never strike on the mid one. Mid one is gone. He'll fly back immediately.
Didn't even have the BKB ready.
He's looking for Ramsey. Ramsey's quick with the Abyssal. Gets no one out. GG is called. And GG indeed. 29. Look at him on another level. With me, he's not. What's going to happen? There's an AM against the storm. That ain't great.